Okay, this is Opossum here, and he's in my kitchen in this crate, in this wire squirrel trap. And I caught him. It took a week to catch him, but I caught him. Yeah, he's naturally, I'm sure, nervous in there, but he's been dining on salami and bologna. And first I made the mistake of not having the trigger set properly, but it's set properly now, and I caught him. I discovered him in the basement of my house on Saturday night when I was about to do laundry. It was June, let's see now, anyway, it had to be like June 1st really, and now it's Friday, I think Friday, June 7th, yeah. I'm just looking at my calendar, June 7th. I saw a possum in my yard about a number of years ago. It's not, anyway, it's June 7th, 2013. I think I saw a possum, and I know I saw a possum in my front yard, but outside the yard. I believe he got, I'm sure he got in through the window well that is connected to the downstairs basement. See, I'm shooting him on Friday morning with this Hi8 camcorder that I've recorded a lot of animation with. Let's see, here's the rest of the trap. Yeah, here's the metal trap, and here's the trigger. Squirrel cage comes in handy when any varmints maybe get into your house, or if there are cats or that maybe you want to have removed to take the bite away, you know. I'm not going to have him killed. I don't want him dead. I'm just going to move him to, I'll call people. I looked up in the yellow pages, wildlife trappings people that will take him to a natural environment, wild environment away from our homes here in Uniondale. So, but it's the first time having a possum. I discovered that the window, glass window doors that are normally latched closed in front of the well, I discovered that they were open, and I knew I didn't leave them open, but somehow he managed to unlatch them and get in the house. And it's been a week. When I discovered that he was in the basement, he tried to get up the stairs, but the door was closed. He went down the other way, and I've been trying to catch him for a week. But I finally got him on June 7th, 2013. And he must have gotten into the house sometime, maybe I think the last week of May 2013. So now I got him in a squirrel cage, which had been used in the past to catch cats and to move them to another location. And there's a cat, I'm sure, in the backyard that's been having kittens because my dog has been barking and barking and barking about the cat, but doesn't know anything about this possum. And pulled back to reveal the whole cage. See, there's a whole squirrel cage on my black and white tiled floor in the kitchen. Nice. There's a slice of bologna, salami on the trigger. And there's a long rod that goes up to the door that's behind the possum that closed down so he can't get out. I had to set that just right because it has to be like the strap has for the work. The metal panel. There's the metal panel. See, there's a slice of bologna on there and salami on there, held on a rubber band that has to be raised. And then the idea is that when he puts his feet on it, the door, which is over there, comes down. But See, there's this metal rod, goes from down from here down to the flap, and that rod cannot be resting against any of the wire of the cage, because if it does, then the door won't go down when you stand on it. And that was happening where I kept making those mistakes, and I started feeling like Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner cartoons, you know, where the trap just doesn't work. And I said, oh, I didn't raise the panel up, and I had the rod was resting against the wire of the cage, and then the door wouldn't come down. And I realized that the hook that's on the top of the hook that was attached to this rod going down to this metal panel, that rod has to it has, you know, cannot, the rod that goes to that panel, when it goes up to the door, to the hook on the top of the cage, you know, that hook has to just barely hold the metal door. It has to just barely hold the metal door above, so that just his light touch down on that panel causes the trigger to be released, so that this line goes up to that trigger, and I'm not the trigger, to the hook, metal hook that holds up that heavy metal door. Okay, here's another view of a trap. Oh, there's his head there peeking through the bars. There he is. There's his head. See? He's not trying to play dead. I think he realizes there's no point in trying to play dead, and those possums do, because he's in that crate. Like I said, he looks kind of cute, kind of strange kind of way. So like I said, I will have him move to a wildlife area. I don't want him killed. I just want him moved. But it was a week of trying to catch him, so I got him. So I'm more successful than Wile E. Coyote. Maybe it'll be uploaded to YouTube, although I wish YouTube wasn't much better. When you think about it, this squirrel cage is kind of like how our channels now are on YouTube. So maybe I'll put it on YouTube as part of the expression of how I feel about our channels. Our channels are like this squirrel cage. And that possum could be us, you know? See, there he is. See? He's really kind of cute in a strange kind of way. But see, he's trapped in that metal gray cage. And that's how we've been feeling on YouTube. So yeah, I think I will put this on YouTube, because that cage could really be our channels. And he's trapped in there. But he will be released into the wild. But when you think about it, we can feel like that possum. He's trapped in a gray metal cage, and he's not happy. At least he's got some baloney cold cuts in there, and he will get out into the wild, where he'll be back out in a colorful environment. Like I said, he looks kind of cute. I think he looks kind of cute. You know? But it was a big surprise when I was downstairs in the basement about to clean up down there and do some laundry. And I come across him. He fell out through the panels on the ceiling. The panels on the ceiling downstairs are just this light fiberglass. They can't hold up an animal's weight. He fell right down on the floor on one of those panels. And he tried to run up the stairs, but the door upstairs was closed, so he couldn't get out. First I thought of chasing him outdoors, but then I saw the squirrel cage. And that's really better, because then, like I said, he can be transported to he can now be taken to a wildlife area. So I'll keep the cage, but they'll get the possum to move him to a location. Like I said, I'm going to make sure he don't get killed. So he's going to be okay. He's just going to be in He'll be in a nice wildlife area, you know. I already have a pet. I have a lovely standard poodle, Clara. She don't know about this possum. She's bad. So again, this crate could be our channels, and Google keeps screwing us up, and so as a result, we wind up being like this possum. You know. Okay, just wanted a better view of him. I think this way he comes out more in focus. Yeah. Oh. Poor little guy, huh? But he'll be okay.